So I spontaneously decided to do a finals week edition and what it's like to get through exam week. And I just got back from the library and I'm finishing up a lecture. I'm halfway through it, but I had to get my printing in. Tomorrow we have an actual class lecture. So I'll be going to that. And yeah, I'm gonna take you through exam week. All right, so what does exam week look like? On Thursday, we start with the first exam, which is histology. On Monday, we will have neuro, then we'll have physiology, and then we'll have pharmacology, and that will be the end of the semester. So I'm looking forward to that so much, but I'm also hoping time goes slow so I can catch everything and study everything and be prepared for my exam. Okay, so another thing I'm going to show y'all is in the next 2 weeks, I also need to be completely moved out of my apartment because I'm subleasing. As you can see, I already started packing my stuff. All my walls are empty except for my 4.0 and my acceptance letter because motivation is important. My dad is actually coming this weekend because he's going to work in Tampa and he drives a truck. So he's going to take down a lot of the stuff that I have, so I don't have to fit that much in my car. Okay, so side note, you're gonna see this thing on my finger. I was meal prepping today and I thought I was a chef and I almost sliced off my thumb. So if you see it, do not mind. So this morning I went to a neuro review session and we covered lectures 7 and 8. So now I'm back. I'm finishing the last physiology lecture that I didn't finish last night because I was exhausted. Then we have class at 2 and I have a couple of errands to run today. Even though I'm a student, I'm also a human and I have a lot of other things going on. So a big challenge is balancing all of that stuff, especially when it's finals week approaching. Hey y'all, so I decided to take a quick study break. I'm actually taking this frame that I made for my mom to mail it to her because it is her birthday on Wednesday. But as soon as I left my house, I noticed that it is 5 o'clock traffic time. Like, look at all this traffic. It's horrible. I also use this as the opportunity to get Walter out of the house. 9:41 p.m. and I'm headed to the library. Printing resets at 12, so whatever I don't print, I lose. I brought Walter because, like myself, I need to get out sometimes, so I feel like he does too. If not, he'll just sleep all day long. Look at him, running wild. Part of the library here at USF is open 24 hours, but you need swipe access. So all the USF health students have swipe access, so we can come whenever we want. It's open 24/7. And the group learning center, which is this, there's like a bunch of rooms with whiteboards that you can literally just go in. It's just like first come first serve, and it's also open 24/7. So you'll see a lot of people in there in the wee hours of the night. About to be 9 o'clock. And I just got to campus. It's been a rough morning. It took me a hot minute to get up. And one day there's parking, the next day there's no parking. So I parked in a faculty spot, which I know is really bad. Or I don't even know if it's a faculty spot, but it's not a student spot for sure. But my review session's about to start and I can't miss it. Hopefully I don't get a ticket. That would suck really bad. That would suck. So wish me luck. Alright, I'm back. So I left the review session, it was helpful. And now I'm nervous because I'm heading back to my car where I parked in the wrong spot. No ticket. Okay, so it's 10:30. I'm on my way back to the apartment because I need more coffee. And I need to get through a lecture at least before 2 o'clock. And then I'm gonna go to the review session for histology. And tonight I'm supposed to see my dad for dinner, so I have less time to study today. So I'm a little like, ah. Really, this morning I didn't even make a video because I was eating my breakfast as I was driving to school. This is literally my life, especially during finals week. Y'all are not gonna believe this. I found parking right in front I'm eating on the go. This is a meal that almost made me lose my finger, but it's worth it and it's healthy, so whatever. Hey, so I'm leaving campus now and my dad is going to meet me at my apartment. We're gonna do dinner, which is super excited. I should probably make myself look like a human. So I did go to class. My first lecture was pharmacology, and my professor started off with saying, he's like, I'm gonna make this the simplest lecture ever. You're gonna be able to fit everything on one page. I was thinking, like, fit it on one page? No. Like, one page is is pushing it. One page. One page! That's like unheard of for a pharmacology lecture. So that's the first highlight of my day. I'm gonna go to dinner with my dad and then hopefully study a little bit more tonight. And it may seem like I'm a little antisocial because I haven't really gotten to ask any of my classmates about how their studying is going, or you know, how they feel about finals week, but everyone's just kind of like in their zone, like we're trying to finish up. This is our last stretch, so yeah. Good morning or good afternoon. But yeah, I overslept. Yesterday, I was able to go to dinner with my dad and I forgot to vlog, but it was fun. We went to Golden Corral. My dad loves that place for whatever reason. But before we went to dinner, my dad, of course, like dads do, he comes over to my car and he starts like looking at the tires to make sure they're okay. And he looks at my front right tire, so the passenger seat tire, and it's literally on threads. And my dad's a little dramatic. I guess that's where I get it from. My dad was like, no, this is about to pop. This is about to pop, Nati. How have you been driving on this? Oh my God, if I wouldn't have came, God knows how long this tire would have lasted. You could have crashed. Oh, we gotta fix this. Mind you, it's like 7 o'clock at night. Like, where are we supposed to go to fix this? On top of everything that I already had to do, I had to call and find a tire to get replaced. I haven't gotten it replaced because I'm waiting for my dad to confirm that this is a good price. Right now, the focus is to get through my quizzes for my histology exam and feel prepared for that. And then everything else will fall into place. That's priority. So I'm on my way to campus. I do not usually study on campus unless I really need to get out of my house. I want to get in my zone. So since I overslept and I'm a little annoyed about that, I'm going to campus and locking myself in the dungeons. I stayed up late because I was sending my mom a bunch of pictures because it's her birthday. But I stayed up till 12 because I really wanted to wish her happy birthday. Because I'm here, so I can't spend time with her, and my dad's also working in Tampa, so he can't spend time with her. So it was very important for me to stay up until 12 to wish her happy birthday. So happy birthday, Mom! I love you. You're the best ever. The day is already working in my favor. I found parking on the first try. Thank you. Quick study break, eating my lunch. It's a beautiful day outside. I'm headed home. Been in the library like all day. I can't stay in the same spot studying for that long, especially in the library. I'd rather study at home, so I feel like I got a lot done. Now I'm going home to continue my studying and take Walter out. Walter, I just took him out and he has a full bowl. He's just mad because I've been at the library all day. Because a lot of people have asked me, you know, what are some study tips, or how do you study, or, you know, how do you condense all this information that you get in order to be able to perform for an exam? So as you may know, we have 4 classes. There's neuro, phys, pharm, and histology. And it usually comes down to 9 lectures. Sometimes lectures are broken up into multiple days. So if we have one big topic, let's say, for example, the female reproductive system was broken up into 2 days of lecture, but I will list it as one lecture. Keep a running list of all the lectures I've watched and the ones I've made into Quizlets. If I completed lecture 1, like I watched it and I condensed the outline, I printed out the outline, then I'll put a check mark next to the lecture. And then if I made the Quizlet for it, I'll put a check mark next to under the Quizlet column for lecture 1. So now I know, okay, I made my outline for lecture 1 and I made my Quizlet for lecture 1. And then at that point, I know that, okay, I'm ready to study for it. On my computer, I keep a folder for all 4 classes, as you can see here. So let me show you, for example, histology. These are all the lectures we have. So we have 7 lectures. And then for each lecture, if they have supplemental documents for it, I'll just put it under that lecture. And then for each lecture, I make my own outline. So these are all my own outlines. Professor goes ahead and he provides this PowerPoint. This is what he goes over in class. I don't want to look at 7 times 62 slides, right? So what I do is I go ahead and copy every single thing from that PowerPoint, and I take out everything that they say is not important, and then everything that's in black is what's in the PowerPoint and the pictures included. Everything that's in red are my notes that I've added. Either they're things that were said in lecture or things that, let's say, were in diagrams that I elaborated on. So everything that's in red is supplemental stuff added to the lecture. Example, 62 slides became 5 pages. Quizlets for histology. So for example, if we were looking at endocrinology, my Quizlet is now 53 terms. So every single thing that I need to know content-wise, I made into flashcards. So for example, histology is my first exam. I've already have all my Quizlets done. These lectures were already given, but I haven't printed out my outlines. I haven't finalized those, so that's why I put to do. And then I still have all the Quizlets to make. So that's kind of how I study. It's been working out really well. I've performed really well in the program. So quick update, it's like 8:30 and I'm so tired. I don't know why I'm so tired, but I guess my brain's just like... In case y'all wonder what Walter does while I study. It is 1:19 in the morning and I'm taking Walter out. And get ready for bed, go to bed and wake up super early because I have so much to study. Not only for my exam tomorrow, but I have to get ahead in other classes. So, yep, wish me luck. Good night. This is literally how I wake up. I bought this alarm clock because my room's really dark. And this wakes me up. Exam is in 40 minutes. Well, 50 minutes because it's 1:10. Even if I prepare months in advance, I can know everything like the back of my hand. I always get a little nervous. I put a lot of pressure on myself. I want to do really well. But I'm gonna continue to study here in my car and eat because I'm always eating on the go, which is not good. When I went to Florida State, I really liked orange Gatorade. But whenever I walked around campus, all they sold was Powerade. And I'm like, why is there no Gatorade on this campus? Like, I really want orange Gatorade. Nobody likes Powerade. And then I found out that Gatorade was invented by somebody from UF. That's why it's called Gatorade. And that's why FSU doesn't sell it. How petty is that? FSU's still better, but their Gatorade. That's the only thing I'm gonna give to them. All right, so we're out of the exam. I think it went well. What did you think, Michelle?
It was really nice. It was refreshing for this upcoming exam block.
I think it was fair. We're trying to look something up now. After the exam, we had a lecture. It was super short. It was great. The professor had like 30 something slides and was like, all you really need to worry about is the last 2 slides and you should be good. So that was awesome. I don't know if he's gonna stick to it, but I'm gonna hope that he does. And then I went to a review session for pharmacology. Got out of the review session. It was short and sweet. And now I'm headed home because my dad is going to meet me at my apartment and he's going to help me move out my stuff. The day is beautiful and I could barely enjoy it. I still like Miami better though. 305 till the day I die. Really wish I was on a beach right now. But I still got 3 exams left and I still have to pack up my apartment and I still have to drive to Tallahassee. Y'all, how cute are we? Florida State. Stay reppin'. My dad's here and we're moving things out. It's a little crazy. Oh, my dad's like, where did you get all this stuff and where do you think you're gonna put it when you move back into your scholarship house? I'm like, I don't know. Such a mood right now. So my dad is taking a nap right now and then we're gonna go have dinner. My brain's pretty fried right now. So I'm just taking a break. I'm so hungry, so I hope my dad wakes up soon. Y'all, the last time I ate was at 3 o'clock after my exam. And my dad's here. As if I'm not starving. Finally. We secured the bag. Papi, are you excited?
Yes.
Say hi. Special fried rice. And what is this, Papi? Beef broccoli. I'm really excited. It's about to be so good. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hi.
Bye, I love you. Bendiciones.
Happy Friday. Didn't do a lot of vlogging today, but I have been studying a lot. Typically, I'd be really excited for Friday because it's the weekend, I can enjoy myself. But it's finals week, so it just means I have a little bit of extra time to study. All right, so what does the weekend look like for finals week? I have today, tomorrow, and Sunday to get my life together because I have to front load everything, like get through as much content as possible for every single class this weekend. In between exams, it seems like a day and a half is a lot, but it really isn't. So that's what I'll be doing this weekend. Y'all, this is a whole schmood for finals week. I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. If you want it, you gotta go get it. AKA, I want these A's, so I'm gonna go get these A's by studying all weekend. Y'all wanna know what's better than Chinese food? Leftover Chinese food. So good. My veggies. This is so unhealthy, but at least it has broccoli. Since I'm going to be home probably all weekend studying, forget Walter. I want my room to be clean and I want to get a little bit ahead on the whole packing and taking as much down as possible that I'm not going to use, vacuuming the carpet, because I do have to be out of here on Friday and I have 3 exams in the meantime, so I'm going to get ahead. So I want a little study break and yeah. Hey, I'm back. So I feel so good. So I cleaned my entire room, took a nice hot shower. I'm focusing on neuro this weekend, but obviously I'm going to touch upon everything else. But neuro's on Mondays, so that's priority. Made myself coffee. Walter has given up. Walter. Walter. Alright, y'all, it's 3 in the morning. I just finished studying. I have to wake up at like 8 tomorrow because there's a review session for neuro.